On DC News Now at 4, we're watching strong storms move across the region. Meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking when they could impact where you are.
The driver accused in a deadly bus crash on I-95 in Stafford makes his very first appearance in a Virginia courtroom. Coming up, we're hearing from his defense attorney for the first time.
Working to prevent another sewage disaster.
What then happens next is we've got to string the pipe for the bypass pumping. So that's the work that'll proceed later.
Why DC Water says it needs to make repairs beginning on Monday to the Potomac Interceptor. DC Mayor Muriel Bowser is detailing her safety plans for the summer season.
But our goal is simple: make sure residents and visitors have the information they need to plan ahead and move safely through the city.
We're breaking down what it means for the district.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And taking a live look at 4 p.m. out west of the district. This is I-66 on the left side of your screen, headed eastbound near Falls Church as we track strong storms moving through our region. Also on the right side of your screen is the Capitol building. You can see clouds gathering there beyond the dome. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Haley Mylon. Mark Hall has the evening off. And first, we're going to start with your weather this afternoon. Meteorologist Damon Matson has a first look at our forecast. Damon, those storms, they are strong. The wind perhaps strong. How's it looking right now?
Oh, Haley, it's been quite the day. I mean, we started with a little bit of rain this morning. That sun came out, really got things to heat up. And now we have this second wave of rain and, yes, some thunderstorms rolling across the region. It's been a noisy afternoon. Now, thankfully, despite this pretty solid line of thunderstorms, we have not had any severe thunderstorm warnings. Knock on wood a little bit, if you will, folks. But hey, we at least can say that trend has been holding. But still, there are some batches of heavy rain, some frequent lightning, enough to where it's going to slow you down, if anything, out there this afternoon going into the evening time. And now some of that heavier rainfall is working in right around the district as we get into that evening rush hour. There are some of those pockets of heavy rain working across Reston, back down towards Chantilly and Centerville. And then as you go up into Montgomery County, some of that heaviest rain is working right through Rockville and up toward Olney as well, starting to move into parts of Howard County. And that rainfall has just begun across the district. Nothing too heavy as of yet, but all this activity in Fairfax County will be working east. So over the next hour, we're going to be seeing those conditions go downhill a little bit across the district. And we'll have this line work its way through over the next few hours. It will push east toward the Chesapeake Bay. And then beyond that, well, things start to quiet back down, thankfully enough, as we head into the overnight hours. But folks, we're not done with these storm chances, not by a long shot, because that heat and humidity, it's going to ramp up even more. Today was already muggy enough, but tomorrow we also get those air temps toward the mid-90s. So stifling conditions, some fronts swinging toward us. It's the perfect recipe for additional thunderstorms. We'll talk about which day is going to be the most active, Thursday or Friday, and what threats you're going to have to look out for with those possible severe storms. That's all coming up in your full forecast here in just a bit.
Damon, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again shortly. A lot of activity out there. Breaking news in Northern Virginia. Loudoun County Fire and Rescue says 6 people are hurt after a car crashed into a building in Sterling. This happened on Manifest Boulevard near West Church Road. Crews say all 6 people involved had non-life-threatening injuries and were taken to local hospitals. The building is believed to be structurally sound. We do have a crew on the way. We will bring you the latest on the situation as we get it. And today, the driver charged in the deadly bus crash on I-95 in Stafford County last month, making his first appearance in a Virginia courtroom. Today, Jing Dong is charged with 5 counts of involuntary manslaughter and reckless driving with connection to the crash. DC News Now's Randy Bass was there this morning in court as the driver faced a judge for the first time. Randy, inside that courtroom, what was it like and what did we learn?
Yes, today the bus driver's defense attorney telling us his client Jing Dong feels a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse surrounding that crash that happened just over a week ago here in Stafford County. We also saw him appear in court twice this morning, both times using a Mandarin interpreter. And now DC News Now got this video this morning we want to show you of him being wheeled out of the courthouse. His attorney telling us he had surgery. He's wearing a leg brace. He also had a concussion after the crash. He just got out of Mary Washington Hospital on Monday before he was transferred over to the Rappahannock Regional Jail. Today, Jingdong not entering a plea on any of the 6 total charges he's facing, the 5 involuntary manslaughter charges in the death of the Donchev family and Priscilla Mafalda, all from Massachusetts, plus a reckless driving charge. Stafford County Commonwealth's attorney Eric Olson handled this case himself today, telling the judge he's already provided more than 2,000 scene photos and some video footage over to the defense as part of ongoing discovery. Dong's defense attorney Thad Furlong describing his client's emotional state weeks after the crash.
He is very remorseful emotionally. He is devastated when he found out that lives were lost, woke up in the hospital and was informed that people lost their lives in this accident. He was devastated by that. He's expressed how sorry he is about this incident many times to us. And it's a genuine remorse. I mean, he wished it had never happened. He wished he could turn back the clock.
And today we're still digging into concerns over whether this bus driver, Jingdong, was able to speak English proficiently. Those concerns were first highlighted by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy back when this all happened at the end of last month. Again, he did use a Mandarin interpreter in court today. We asked his defense attorney about his ability to speak English. We're hearing more from him coming up on DC News Now at 5. In Stafford, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Randy, thank you. We'll look forward to that report in our next hour. And Maryland State Police say a Prince George's County man is facing attempted murder charges after an alleged road rage incident this morning. Investigators say 21-year-old Darius Bryant shot a man driving on Route 295 in Anne Arundel County. That man then drove himself to a medical center where he's still being treated for his injuries. Troopers used dash cam video to identify Bryant, who was later arrested in D.C. Police say a loaded gun was recovered from his vehicle. And a 3-year-old boy is recovering after being grazed by a bullet during a shooting in Northeast D.C. on Tuesday night. Police say officers responded to Benning Road Northeast around 10 p.m., finding the child with a graze wound on his ear. They rushed him to the hospital. He is expected to be okay, but investigators haven't released any information on a suspect. If you know anything about what happened, you should contact D.C. Police. And DC Water is in the process of making emergency repairs to a section of the Potomac Interceptor. It's near Lock 22 of the C&O Canal in Potomac. Officials say there is significant corrosion and exposed rebar. And DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live in studio now. Daniel, this is part of the inspections that DC Water's been doing since January, since that collapse sent sewage into the Potomac. What can you tell us?
Oh, that's right, Haley. DC Water says they're almost done inspecting all 54 miles of the pipeline. The major difference between January's collapse and this section of pipe being a concern is that it's upstream from where the intake and water filtration plant is for drinking water. Take a look in the bottom right of your screen there. You can see broken and missing rebar. Overall, deteriorating conditions of the pipeline near Muddy Branch. DC Water says they notified WSSC about the conditions in mid-April and have been planning its repair since. Today, workers were clearing brush and trimming trees so crews can bring equipment through to repair the pipe. This weekend, a bypass pipeline and pumping system will be built to move wastewater around the work area to the interceptor downstream. DC Water COO Matt Brown says the pipe is encased in 12 inches of concrete, but they're now monitoring the pipe daily.
We're being proactive. We said that we would take action and do these inspections. We've done them, and we're looking forward to making those repairs.
I'm really glad that they've identified the vulnerable spots, but I wish this had been done several years ago.
Now, other emergency repairs being dealt with simultaneously include one at Dulles Airport in the Dulles Broad Run area and the district line along Canal Road. In the studio, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you for that reporting. Meantime, DC Water breaking ground on a new state-of-the-art facility today. It's called the Pure Water DC Discovery Center. The center says to focus on water and reuse as well as recycling.
Come see the technology, examine the museum quality exhibits, ask the hard questions, bring your constituents, your kids, your colleagues, your skepticism. All of it is welcome.
The center will open its doors next year. Virginia health officials are tracking a growing measles outbreak in the Commonwealth. The cases continuing to rise across the state. The Virginia Department of Health saying that the outbreak was confirmed in Buckingham County last month. An outbreak is defined as 3 or more related cases among non-household members. Statewide, Virginia now has 106 reported measles cases so far this year. Right now, there are 2 active cases in Fairfax County and 7 in Prince William County. Health officials say that most cases are linked to travel or close contact exposure, and they're urging people to make sure that they're vaccinated. And Virginia health officials say 3 Virginians who may have been exposed during a hantavirus outbreak linked to a cruise ship have completed their 40-day monitoring period. They say the people exposed never became sick. Health officials continue stressing the risk to the public remains very low, and they say they'll continue monitoring any Virginia residents who may have been exposed. And DC News Now is your local election headquarters. Maryland election officials held an emergency meeting on Tuesday looking to address confusion caused by mail-in ballot errors in the state primary. A printing vendor sent incorrect Democratic and Republican ballots to some voters, forcing thousands of replacement ballots to be issued. Officials say only the corrected ballots will be counted, and they've set new rules to avoid double counting. And staying in Maryland, if you plan to vote in person, early voting begins tomorrow for the state's primary. Election officials say early voting will run from June 11th through June 18th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. Voters who are already in line by closing time will still be able to cast a ballot. Officials also reminding Marylanders they can register to vote during early voting or on primary election day, which is June 23rd. And check this out. Metro is celebrating America's 250th birthday. They say they're dropping their America 250 themed cards very soon. This is one here on your screen. Metro says stay tuned for limited America 250 merch and wraps.